What's good, everybody, man? Salute everybody. This is Sixth Element of Hip Hop. Reno Noir here with an unboxing for y'all. Definite treat. Definite something that I think a lot of people gonna be excited about. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm excited about it. For me, it's dope. But I just wanted to share with everybody. I think it's one of the better pickups that I've had in a while. Just something I'm excited about getting, and some other stuff I got too. So let's bust these open. Shout out to my man Worst Collector Ever from Instagram. He's somebody I got some things from that I want to show y'all today. And Worst Collector Ever, definitely a play on the Simpsons character, the comic nerd guy who worst episode ever, that cat. So very funny name, but cool dude. Definitely not the worst collector ever. So let's see what we got. Trusty blade. Packaged nicely in the Gemini mailer. I love forgetting what I ordered. Like, I kind of do that on purpose. Like, I kind of order stuff and then I purposely get it out of my head so that, when it comes, it's like a surprise. I totally forget what I got, and this is one of those moments. So what do we get? Oh, yes, this is definitely a gem, something I was definitely looking for. Snake Eyes Dead Game, issue number 2, variant cover. And this, it's a convention IDW exclusive. This is cover RE, very cool, pretty rare, nice. But for those that are my age, that grew up in the 80s and played with G.I. Joe toys and watched the G.I. Joe cartoon, like G.I. Joe's was it. And this is a throwback, this is an homage to the back of the toy package when you buy your G.I. Joe toys. Like, this was the profile card for Snake Eyes. This was his logo on the packaging. So very nostalgic cover, real cool if you was in G.I. Joe's back in the day. And this is that Rob Liefeld Snake Eyes Dead Game. It's a new series that came out. I think they're up to 5. I don't know if it's a mini series or not, but I definitely it's in my pull list, and I've been getting them ever since they came out. So this is a definite gem for your boy. What else do we get? Oh yeah, definitely cool. My favorite character in Marvel is Cable, and this is his clone Strife. This is the Strife Strike File. It was like a one-shot, X-Men collectible joint, an Executioner's song addendum. If you were following the Executioner's song in X-Men at the time, this is a cool sort of tie-in. A look into the mind of the villain behind Executioner's song. Strife there with the sort of silver paint. Man, that's cool. That is dope. Ooh, yeah, let me take this out of the package. Let me take this out the bagging board, man, because I want to show y'all something inside of this right here. This is a dope book. Ghost Rider 25. Really cool cover. If you see the background, it's got this big flaming skull that's kind of silver. You see this is the eye right here. I didn't see it at first. All I saw was this part. I didn't even notice this huge skull in the background. So very cool cover. And of course, we got the transformation, Johnny Blaze to Ghost Rider happening right here. Real dope. Again, that's Ghost Rider 25. And what's dope about it, reason I took it out, is because I want to show y'all the centerfold to this comic. It's got this really cool, almost reminds me of those pop-up books. You remember when you was a kid, they had the pop-up books. You open the page and stuff fold out and stuff. This is it's like a dope centerfold cover. It's like that kind of card stock material. I'm trying to get it open, show y'all without bending it or anything. It's just dope. Look at that. I've already seen it. Let me move this mic. Man, look at that. That is just cool. That is just dope. Try to get. It's awkward trying to show it and mess it up. There we go. Give y'all a good gander right there. That's just dope. Like I said, with the little pop-up feature. kind of thing there. It's got straight up OG Ghost Rider, and this is a dope comic, you know, in itself. It's a dope story, cool book, you know, vampire action. I think Blade's in here. I think if not Blade, Morbius, definitely Blade. Somebody's in here. I think there's Morbius right there. But really cool, man. It's a special special preview this summer's 4 new Ghost Rider family titles, The Midnight Suns. So this is like a double-sized milestone issue, prelude to the Midnight Suns, which, you know, I think we're definitely gonna see sooner or later in somewhere in the MCU. So look out for the Midnight Suns. Now, for the big joint right here, man. Shout out to my man, like I said, Spadeonomics, Spadeonomics Comics on Instagram. This has not come lightly. I will tell y'all, man. I did not come upon this easily. This took many weeks of wearing him down, and you know, first I offered to trade him some things that, well, I thought was a phenomenal deal, but he wasn't budging. So I started throwing in more stuff and more. It ended up being like 2 slabbed, only 500 made 9.8 Vampirillas, like a couple of only 500 made Batman Who Laughs variant, cover virgin variants, like a whole Ninja Turtle run, like a couple different little runs, like a whole bunch of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. It cost me an arm and a leg, man, but it was worth it. And no, he didn't hold me over the coals or nothing like that. He was definitely fair, and I definitely paid for what I got, but he definitely looked out, man. This was a blessing. I cannot thank you enough. And with the dope 6th Element of hip hop right there on the box. That's my guy right there. Again, we bring out old Trusty. Another, again, I forgot, you know, what I even ordered. So we got, you know, beside the one thing that I'm doing, this packaging is impeccable. Here we go. All right, so y'all probably saw my face right there. I'm looking through the books and I'm like, wait a minute, it ain't here. I almost threw this away, bro. I thought this was part of the packaging. I see that this is, yes. Oh, she's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna save her for the last. All right, so nice. Got the Sam Wilson Captain America #1. Definite must have, definite key issue. Got the Sam Wilson as Cap. You know, new Captain America. If y'all was watching Falcon and Winter Soldier, you saw Sam Wilson, you know, become Captain America in the end. And we definitely have the new Captain America movie coming out with Sam Wilson as Cap. That's gonna be phenomenal. Oh man, I will say one thing, man. I gotta shout out to Spadeonomics, man. He keeps his books, man, in such nice condition. Like everything that he has, he keeps it very clean. Like this is a beautiful copy. Like all these look like 9.8 candidates, man. If not guaranteed 9.6s, but beautiful books. Of course, X-Men #200, key issue, double-sized issue. Definitely collecting all the X-Men stuff. Big mutant fan. So anything mutant related, I'm at that. Also, big fan of Immortal Hulk, and this is, you know, #4 variant cover. Return of the Fantastic Four. You got Wolverine on there, Ghost Rider, Grey Hulk, Spider-Man. Yeah, bro, that's an ill cover right there. Definitely always looking out for those. G.I. Joe Origins. Big Snake Eyes fan, as you know, as you just heard. Got Snake Eyes coming down like Spidey, busting with the Uzis. That's dope. G.I. Joe Origins, yeah, number 8. Beautiful. Nice. Again, very clean. Ooh, yes. Now this is my childhood right here. This is my childhood. This is part of the Carnage saga and all of that. And this was when I came into comics. Like when I was 11, 12 years old, when I first got into comics. I came in during the whole when Carnage was coming out. Like that was like the new that came on the newsstand, the introduction of Carnage, that first appearance book of Carnage that's super high right now, that everybody's buying up like crazy, that I can't even afford to get one at the moment. Yeah, I had that. I had all that. I had all the whole Carnage saga, all the Venom joints, all the black suit Spidey stuff. The Todd McFarlane Spidey. Spawn, when Spawn came out around that time. It was all around that time that I was into comics, and I was into comics for a little while, maybe short amount of time. At that time, at your age, 11, 12, you feel like every year is like a lifetime. So, but yeah, comics lasted about as long as until I started getting into chicks and driver's licenses and not worrying about comics after that. Got into them again about 2019. So all this you see, man, everything I've been collecting, all this is from 2019 to now. None of this is from my childhood. So I'm trying to reclaim all these joints that I had back then. And this is definitely one of those. And here's another beaut. X-Force number 11. I believe this is the first appearance of Domino. I'm not sure. It says Domino revealed right there. I think it is. I have to look it up. But dope, Rob Liefeld, Deadpool, OG Deadpool, not the wacky zany Deadpool that we have now. Like this dude was serious. Like this was one of my favorite characters, the OG Deadpool for sure. Ooh, speaking of, man, this is another beautiful comic. Deadpool number 1. It's got the raised print lettering, the raised image of Deadpool there, and this is just a nice copy. Definite 9/8 candidate. Love this book. Glad to have it back in the PC. Batman number 56 variant cover. Nightwing right there, Batman in the background. Like this is dope, and this is from Tom King's run, the Batman comics that Tom King was doing, when he killed Alfred. He did City of Bane, which was like one of the first runs I bought back in 2019, I think. It's like one of the, that's what I started doing. 2019, I was buying runs. Like I'd figure out, what point a story started and where it ended, and I'd buy all those comics, between. Because I didn't know, like I wasn't thinking about buying single issues. Because an issue of a comic is like an episode of a TV show. If you don't see what happened before or follow what goes on next, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I was all about buying whole runs, and City of Bane was one of the first things I bought. And this is just, I love the whole Tom King run. So this is a great comic and variant issue that I do not have. Here's another cool book, Uncanny X-Men cover. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 9 variant, and it's like the X-Force, my favorite, like Wolverine costume right there. Archangel, Psylocke, X-Forced out. I have not read this comic. I don't know why they're on the cover, but awesome cover. I love covers where the background is just like a solid color, nothing going on, just like the characters or character real big in the front, and that's it. I don't like a lot of busy stuff, a whole bunch of stuff in the background, little pictures there. I don't want it to look like a page of the comic. I want the cover to be almost symbolic. So I love covers like that. So I saw that, had to get it. Here's another example of that, and also just recently got into Scotty Young variants, and this obviously Black Widow number 1, Scotty Young version. And this I think is a homage to the symbiote Spider-Man Scotty Young, which is on the way. I ordered that from my man Chronic Schizo. Shout out Chronic Schizo on Instagram. And I think this is a homage to that, because it's the same thing. He's coming down on the web upside down like that, but it's Black Suit Spidey, Symbiote Spider-Man #1. So cool homage cover, Scotty variant. And again, I love the solid background, like the black backgrounds, you know, with just the image, you know, nice bright colors in the middle. And this is kind of part of a collection. So these are the other ones that I got from Chronic Schizo that I think kind of go with that sort of Scotty Young sort of black background, you know, just a picture in the middle. So this is a cool addition to this little set of Scotties right here. All right. No further ado, let's break him out. Let's see how beautiful she is. That was my like angelic song. Yeah, man. Look at that. It's just beautiful. If you're into the hip hop variants, this is the GRAIL. If you're not into the hip hop variants, this is still the GRAIL. Miles Morales #1. Nas Illmatic homage cover. Like I said, top of the hip hop comics line. If you collect hip hop comics, this one is the one that, you know, everybody wants. And for me, you know, it kind of messed me up, because this book became so popular for whatever reason and became so rare, hard to find, you know, expensive. And it's, for me, it was just, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. So it was an obvious, you know, the hip hop covers, I really only collect the ones that are albums I like. There's over, you know, I don't know, there's like 180 or like almost 200 of these hip hop covers, and I don't even know who most of them are, and I'm like a hip hop head, so a lot of these are like obscure artists or new, you know, mumble rappers or whoever, you know, just stuff that I might not be into. But, you know, so I just collect the ones that are albums that I grew up on. Illmatic is that in a nutshell. Like, this is the one for me. I think the Wu-Tang joints, the 36 Chambers joint, the Howard the Duck ODB joint are two more that I'm trying to get. I already got the GZA, I already got the Method Man. Oh, and the Raekwon, the Only Built for Cuban Links homage with the Hulk, the Amadeus Cho Hulk. So those three I'm really looking for. But this was the GRAIL, man, and this did not come cheap. I will tell you, my man Spadeonomics did not allow me to get this easily. Like I said, it took a whole lot of doing and a whole lot of stuff, man. But I finally produced that Godfather deal that he couldn't resist, and we made it happen, man. So shout out again, man. Spadeonomics Comics on Instagram. Check him out. Comics are always clean. I mean, this is a 9.8 candidate for sure. Easy 9.6. I'd say 9.8. Just beautiful. No spine ticks, no corner bends, no color breaks. Like, I don't even see any dents. Like, shout out, man, Spadeonomics Comics, just for keeping the book in such great condition. Yeah, that's what it's all about right there. But yeah, man, so that's it. That's the big unboxing. I hope y'all was entertained. I hope y'all saw some stuff you like. Maybe you saw some stuff that you want to go out and get. Maybe you saw a bunch of stuff you have already. Maybe you just like looking at the stuff, man. I just hope you was into it. At this time, if you haven't done it, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell and select all so that you get all the notifications every time I drop new videos. Go ahead and do that now. Appreciate that. And again, shout out Worst Collector Ever on Instagram. Big shout out Spadeonomics Comics on Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel, so definitely get over there, sub, like his videos, share. He does cool unboxings, all kind of cool stuff. Shout out Madmen of Comics. Shout out my man Dad and Daughter Comics. Shout out Chronic Schizo. Shout out Clayface 90, the Madmen of Comics, and myself. We do auctions and stuff like that, usually on the weekends on Instagram. Big shout out to Comic Dudes as well. Hashtag Comic Dudes for Life. Cooks24, Spadeonomics, Marvelous Muncie, OG Lee, OG Green Lantern on Instagram. Everybody's on Instagram. You can check them out. Check out Marvelous Muncie, the comic shop on YouTube. Salute to the tribe, FBT for life. Shout out DJ Tiger. Shout out. Oh, and this Friday at 6 p.m. we doing the Full Blast Radio Artist Showcase. So we'll have new artists on every Friday, 6 p.m. Full Blast Radio, where we'll promote new upcoming hip hop artists, giving light to those who ain't really getting it in this industry. You know, right now real hip hop is not getting the light. It's going to the drill rappers, the trap rappers, you know, the mumble rappers, and we're not getting no light to the real hip hop, to the real talented writers and the real talented sisters and brothers that are really doing their thing, really putting that forth, you know, like a positive message, or just a message, period. Like, it ain't got to be positivity, just something when I listen to the song. Like, I hear something and I'm like, oh, like I know what that is, or you know, that means something. Like, at least it ain't even got to be a story, just something, not just random chanting of stupid, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I digress. Catch us tomorrow, Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. New Comic Book Day indie reviews every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. And of course, every Monday, 6:30 p.m. we do the Hip Hop and Comic Show with DJ Tiger, Stu Dog, and myself. And always special guests. Sometimes we have Cooks on there, sometimes Spade, sometimes OG Lee comes on. So definitely check us out. 6:30 p.m. Monday, 6:30 p.m. Wednesday, and 6 p.m. Friday on Full Blast Radio. And everything else is, of course, on Sixth Element of Hip Hop. I'm Reno Noir signing off. Salute everybody, and peace.